Welcome to the fourth video in this series. Now in this final clip, I'm going to give you some of my favorite combinations that mix up head and body shots, and then we're going to wrap it up in a drill that you can do with a partner on the heavy bag. Enjoy. Okay, so now we're gonna take a body hook, whether it's shovel or horizontal, and look at two possible openings to get to the head. Patrick, could I steal you, sir? So let's say he throws a shovel hook at my body, and when I block, see how my hand is down? It's not covering my chin. Very common, even from a well-trained person, because, you know, you make mistakes. I don't want my liver ending up on the ceiling, so I'm going to try and block when he goes to hook, and sometimes, just in the chaos of a fight, I'm there. You could, but what I love is to then rocket that up into a hook punch. Whop! Oh, yeah. So I think of it as like if when I throw my body shot at someone, if I notice that they tend to drop their hand a little bit, go ahead and drop your hand. There. Then I go, sweet. I now have a button I can press anytime I want access to his chin. And I go, thank you, bonk, like that. So it's whop, boom. Now when I do this, I need to reload my arm about halfway, or my body, I should say. I need to reload my body about halfway. If I reload it too much, then he's just gonna go whomp, whomp, like that. If I don't reload it at all and I just go touch over, it's like, that's not gonna do anything. So it needs to be like this. I'll do it on the back. Ha, 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 ha. I'll go one more. Ha, ha, like that, okay? Pa, pa. What's that? Speed. Yeah, da, da. We call it hitting on the half beat. If da and da, you want to hit on the and. Da and. The other option is, let's say he wings a hook into my body, okay? A rear hook, yeah, into my body, good. And let's say I do a good job of blocking it this time, but let's say I've also enjoyed a lot of meals, and so my body is wider than my head, and that's gonna be true anyway, but the wider somebody's body is compared to their head, the easier this is to get. He throws that body hook, and I'm here. You could. You keep jumping the gun though, that's not what we're gonna do. Stop doing stuff. All right, throw that hook and then stay right there. Good. Now you're gonna, as quick as you can, reload this arm, fire an uppercut with this arm up the middle. Whoa, yeah. So I'll throw at you now. So I go, wah, wah, here, okay? Wah, wah, there. He goes to a body, wah, boom. See, maybe I keep a very tight guard. Maybe he throws a couple uppercuts, and I block, and I block. So now he goes, all right, there, thank you. Awesome. And you don't even need a hard uppercut to, like, you can really go for speed on that. It is a tiring one, though. For the uppercuts on the bag, I see all sorts of different ways of trying to uppercut. Problem is, these bags, they haven't made them with chins. How weird would that be if they had little chins on? Be awesome though. They do sell like what's called a donut that goes around that you can put on the bag, but I tend to just put the punch in front, okay? So I go, hot, wah, hot, wah. Hit, reload as fast as you can and fire it up before they have time to close the gap, okay? So, body hook, head hook with the front hand. Body hook, rear uppercut with the back hand. Ready! Which one did you guys like better between those two? That hook upper? Tiring though, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do, we'll make this a bit shorter. We'll separate these. So this one it's kind of a newish one for me. I just started working on this maybe about a year or two ago. Since I've been doing this since I was a kid, a year or two ago is fairly new for me. And it's very common in Dutch kickboxing. So in Dutch, they'll throw this hook high, which generally people expect that to come next. Can I steal you, Patrick? So if I throw this hook and he blocks, go ahead and just cover it. Yeah. Then normally, that's my next technique, and that's what he does, right? He's already kind of prepping to check that kick. Prepping to check that kick. So in Dutch kickboxing, they'll do stuff like this. Bop, bop, bop. See that? Yeah. So their arm comes up, you hit them in the body, which then pushes their leg back down, and then you take the leg. You want to try that? So you hook the head, that side. Boom, hit, oh, sorry, actually. Yeah, go hook and then round kick. 1, 2, because I got to get my own mind to kind of give you the setup. Now, 1, ba, ba. Good, just like that. So that's what we're going to do. I think of this as a piston. I go head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body. Very tiring. So I'll just put it on for 45 seconds. You know, maybe do 3 and then catch your breath. Do 3, catch your breath. We're just gonna do 45 seconds. I got one more combo after this for you. We're gonna be mimes for a little bit. We're gonna do what one coach calls the rope pull. So I want you to take your hands. You're gonna reach forward with your back hand like this, okay? And then I'm grabbing a rope. I'm gonna pull it to my hip. As I do, I'm gonna pull my legs together like this, okay? So my back foot kicks my front like that. So rope pull. Rope pull. That's it. Good, Jamal. Yeah. Okay. Let's do like 10 more. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna keep going. I just want to watch everybody. 4, 5. Try and bring your feet together. 6. So your back leg will start the motion. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, okay, so if anybody's seen Hot Rod, there's a scene in the movie, that's one of my favorite comedies, where he goes, is there a move so powerful that it can make a grown man crap his pants and not know why? And I always think of this punch as that. So give me your fighting stance if you would. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw this cross. Now I'll have you cover up from it. Let me scoot you right there, yeah. Okay, I go here. Now here's my rope pull. Whoosh. All right, so 2 more times. 1, rope pull. There, look how far I'm getting past him. Boom, whoom, look at that. Wow, full power. Thank you, sir. So, cross, rope pull. Now I'm loaded up, body hook. All right, 45 seconds to play with it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, guys, I'd love to keep you on it longer, but just because of time, we do have a game we're gonna play. Go ahead and partner up with someone. It doesn't really matter size-wise. You're not gonna be fighting each other or anything, but give somebody a high five and that's your partner. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna call out high, mid, or low, and he has to throw something. It can be anything, but try not to get into a loop. The reason why I've really fallen in love with this drill is because I keep catching myself throwing the same basic shots at the same targets. And in sparring, you can get into that same loop. So this is a way to sort of like teach your brain to think more creatively on the spot. So if you throw across, don't just keep throwing across. Every time somebody says hi, try and change it up. So it'll look like this. I'll just have him go for a second. Ready? High, mid, high, low, low, mid, low, high. Good, and time. So that's that, and you see the pace, like you were just calling it fast. Don't give them time to think about it. Okay, everybody get on a bag. 2 more rounds. This time, person's gonna say 2 of them. So they're gonna say like high, low, mid, high, 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 low, low. Okay? So 2, ready, and begin. Whoosh, whoosh.
Mid low.
Whoosh, whoosh.
High low.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Mid mid.
Whoosh, whoosh.
High low.
All right, last one. Can you guess what the last one is? 3. Yeah, 3 now. This will be our last one. Ready? All right, let's do it.
High low low.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Mid mid high.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
High low high.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Low low mid.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
High mid high.
Great work today, guys. Quinn, what were the highlights for you today? Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching this. I hope you got to see the entire series. The 4 videos cover one entire kickboxing class on the heavy bag. The heavy bag is one of my favorite tools for developing fighters. So I hope you take some of these drills and work them into your own training on the bag. Also, I have a ton of other videos on this channel to help you with your own workouts at home on the heavy bag. So to check them out, probably start by watching whichever one YouTube is recommending to you right here.